You just Googled Nom Nom Save Editor for Xbox or how to cheat No Man's Sky. And well, that landed you here. Hello, my name is SkyMaster, and I am going to show you how and where to download the Nom Nom Save Editor for No Man's Sky, how to unpack it and get it onto your desktop, how to point the program to the right location, how to basically navigate through the UI, and as a bonus, we are going to go into the JSON files and inject a Blender build into an Xbox. Yes, we are going to take a big giant spider and put it on the Xbox as a build and go see it, okay? What up guys, it's SkyMasters here. We're going to do another No Man's Sky Xbox Save Editor Nom Nom video. It is August 2nd, 2024. We just did this video before, but YouTube flagged me on a background song on it that it flagged. Plus the video was kind of rushed that morning anyway. So we'll keep that old video up, but we're going to start a new one. All right, so first up, what is Nom Nom? It is a save editor tool that allows you to go in and change around your inventory and add items and add reward and add learn your glyphs, and to be able to open up the game fully and add quicksilver and money. And basically it's God mode off to the side, and then you go back into the game and you can manipulate and be the hero of the universe. Okay, so where do you go get this stuff? Let's go to the interwebs, and you can go to two different places. I'll put the links in the description. The first place that you can go to is GitHub, and the second place that you can go to is the Nexus at No Man's Sky. I'll put the link in the description down there for that, okay? Either way is fine. There is no difference. If you come over to GitHub, you just go ahead and click on this code right here and click on download link, and now put it in your download folder, okay? Now, before we do that, we can go down here and we can read some stuff about it. I know if you're like me, you're just gonna download it and start going ahead and use it. But if you're prudent, you might want to come down here and get started. You might learn something from this tutorial down here. It's also going to show you some screenshots, and then it's going to tell you some things that you might need before this. And they're talking about I think a runtime 6. It might be, but I don't think so. It does say that on the .NET 6 runtime. I don't think that you would need this, but you may. If you're having a problem, or you just go and get this, and it's not going to hurt anything if you just run this and you already have it, okay? Except for you need to get rid of it in your download folder. You can also come to the Nexus Nom Nom here, and you can hit the file button here, and then you can go into manual download. Or if you have a account there, it'll download fast for you. And here you're going to get the message again. The .NET 6 runtime might be needed. It's just reminding you. You just go ahead and click download, okay? Now, while we are on the interwebs, I just want to go ahead and say I don't mess with this tool very often, but when I do, I usually have an in-depth question because I'm trying to dig way underneath the hood of this UI here. And if I do have a problem, I come right over here to the Nom Nom Discord, and these guys are usually answering me within the half an hour. So every time I've had a problem, easy going, they tell me what's happening. It's going to be tomorrow, this or that, or here you got to hit the unlock button. Boom, this guy gets there and fixes it up. Very, very, very nice. Okay, yeah, those guys are very cool. So I think the main guy there is Zen CQ. Give them some love down here. You can buy them a coffee, donate, GitHub sponsor, Ko-fi, all that other Patreon stuff. You could do that. Now what I would do here is make a folder on your desktop called Nom Nom, No Man's Sky Nom Nom, so you can easily get to it. Open up your downloads folder. You can see that my Nom Nom is right here. It's in a zipper folder. If you need a zipper opener, you can get 7-zip or iZark. If you don't know what one is, Google it. You find it out. It's something that opens up container packages. Now, once you do that, you're going to open this file up. You're going to see this Nom Nom folder right here. Just drag this right over to the desktop. Now that everything is unzipped in here, we can see this little application. It's got a little space helmet down here. Very cute. Let's go ahead and touch that. Now, when it opens up, it's going to most likely look for the path of where your No Man's Sky save files are at. In this case, it's found two of mine. One is in Steam and one is in a Microsoft location. Now the difference is between these two locations, if you need to find them manually, as you can see, I'm in my Microsoft one right now. It's in my user, my name, app data, local, packages, hello games, No Man's Sky long number, system app data, WGS / number long number. In Steam, it'll be a little bit different. It's going to be in users, your name, app data, roaming, hello game, and then your it's a little bit easier. It doesn't have these little long numbers, if that helps you, if you need to manually do it. But I think this tool has been streamlined to find it on its own. Okay, so after that, first thing that you want to do, this is what I would want to do, is open up the advanced features. So you're going to go into file and go into settings, and then I put on advanced mode. That's if you want to get into the JSON file. Okay, now you can see that I've clicked on my Microsoft account here. Most of you guys will only probably have your Microsoft accounts on there, and now you can see that I have my saves down below here, and I can click on whatever one that I want, or just click on the whole file itself here. Now over here we have two different parts that you can manipulate at different times. We have the account section, which would be like rewards and Twitch drops and things like that. And then here's the main part of the whole UI, which would be your save. And then you can edit that and then edit the JSON file, which we'll talk about here in a moment. So let's go ahead and just look at the accounts tab, because this is probably be a golden spot for a lot of you guys here. First tab at the top has Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. So we can go in here and unlock all these. Collect expedition rewards here. I can go ahead and unlock all those. Collect Twitch rewards. Let's go ahead and unlock all those. Let's expand the UI down here at the bottom. And just like that, I've done all the Twitch reward, the expedition reward, and the Quicksilver. Appearance modifier, we can go ahead and get all the helmets and things that you want in there and go ahead and hit unlock. We can do the catalog, all the crafted things. We go in here and unlock all these guys here. We can click that too. Guide, yeah, all your guides, you can unlock all that too. Bam. You guys, if you want to look in further into that, I'm sorry I'm not going to go into each single one of these. This would take days to do a video like this. I'm trying to get you guys in and running. It's your guys' job to go in and manipulate to your heart's content, okay? So that pretty much covers the account tabs here. The JSON, advanced JSON tab over here, there's not too much you can manipulate in there that the UI already does. I wouldn't suggest going too far into that. So let's go on over to the Save tab and go into the Edit part of this. Now, this is probably where most of you guys are wanting to get to, because this has your General tab right here. So you got your name, it tells you where you're at, and this is where you can change your units and your nanites and your Quicksilver. Tainted Metal as well. Total playtime, that's a little weird. I wonder if that even works. You know, that's kind of odd. I wonder if that works, because the other save editor definitely doesn't have anything like that. So pretty neat that you can go ahead and change your difficulty settings down here. Kind of nice. I like that, guys. It looks cool. So let's go over to Exosuit tab. Boom. We've got this here. You can see the Exosuit tab right there. And then over here, this is how you change from going from cargo to technology. You go. Let's go cargo. And then, like I said, I'm not going to go into the whole in each one of these UIs. That's up to you. I'm just going to show you how to add things and how to navigate through it. You got to dive in deeper. On an empty slot, you can right click and you can enable it. Now they'll open up the slot for you, and then you can go to add or replace item, and then you can go into add item, and then you can go here, filed once, stellar, and then you can grab some of that, and then boom, okay. How to navigate through that fully, I'm not exactly sure. It's kind of like the other one, differently. You can type things in to find it. It's to you guys to figure out the rest. So also on the left hand side, you can see that we have our health bars, and this is probably something that you might want to jump up. You know, shield as well. I don't know how high you can go. Energy, let's go ahead and max all this stuff out. I don't know how much it'll let you go into, but usually the game will not let you overdo it. So it'll correct itself on that. At least the other save editor does anyway. Now, the rest of the tabs are going to about look the same. So if we go into Starship, we can see that we have our cargo and we have our technology slots over here. We can enable these, and then we can add place items as well. Let's see, we've got fighter ships 1 through 6 will be up here at the very top, and you can file down and pick whatever ship that you want. And then as we keep on going down, see, Not sure what that is. Maybe it's for seeds or something. I'm not really quite sure. You guys, that's more advanced stuff. Down here at the bottom, we got the name, we got the class. We can change your class. We can change the type. Here's the seed down here, so that has nothing to do with the seed. Legacy colors, check that on. Damages, we can change all this stuff. Maneuverability, hyperdrive, conflict scanners. We can just turn some of this on, huh? Can you just click it? Guess not. Let's move that up. So some of this UI doesn't make any sense to me, but that doesn't mean anything because I don't know this UI all that great. I use a different save editor, but it's pretty much kind of like a clone of it. Very slightly light. Squads, you know, those are the ships that fly around with you. You can come in here and I think maybe you should be able to unlock these, maybe. Slot unlocked. There you go. And then you can go fill them up. You can actually go get the same ship seed that you have of your own and then just paste them in here, and you can have a whole squadron of your of the same ships flying together. Looks kind of cool. And that done here. And you can change the race, change your seed, change the rank, type, you know, do the whole squadron stuff. Not my cup of tea, but I know a lot of you guys. Multi-tool, here we go again. You know, at the top, you get to choose which tool that you want to manipulate. And then you come in here, you have your main tab. Yeah, you just have your, so that's just gonna be your technology slot. Exactly, there's no cargo. And then change, I still don't know what this button is right here. I don't know, I'll figure that out. Change it to an S-class, boom. We can change it from a rifle to whatever we want. A robot weapon or a staff, put it in there. We can up this, you know, to whatever we want and make it really nice. I find it weird that it's not correcting it, but I'd imagine that the game will just, I don't know, we'll have to see what it does. I don't know if you have to put an exact number. The other save editor will correct it for you. It won't let you bend the rule. Exocraft here. Very cool thing. You just put in all your tires and all that cool stuff, man. When you max out an Exocraft, there's nothing like skidding around in one of the yeah, the rest of it's kind of basically the same thing over and over. Base building here, you know, this is really cool where you can start throwing in things that you might need. Put your stuff in your cargo chest, 1 through cargo slot chest bases. Crazy in here. Cool. Freighter looks like about the same. You go in here, change your name, change the class, S, manipulate all to whatever you want to do down here. Hit all these up, enable your slots, add items. It's really cool. There's some warp, old warp things that they don't have in the game anymore. At least the other save editor has them. You might be able to dig around in here and get them, and then you can basically warp across the whole galaxy shot. Animal companions. This is kind of cool where you can come in here and manipulate your pets to make them be a native climate type, all kinds of. And then you have the seeds down here, and then you can back these up and save them. Cool. And then you can share them with people. You can do that with the ship, pet, multi-tools, kind of cool. So yeah, that's the animal companions. Let's go back up to general. We just seen that. Discoveries kind of gives us our location, planet system, and some other miscellaneous information that's pretty self-explanatory. It looks like you may be able to travel to different galaxies instantaneously right over here on the right-hand side. It's very nice. So I see some Quicksilver tabs in here too as well. Looks like you might be able to unlock them in here, as well as the catalog. Your milestones over here, self-explanatory. Looks like you can change some things. I don't know if it's going to honor that in the Xbox save, but it might. Yeah, and I think since we've gone through most of the tabs now, they're all their tabs at the top here. I think we've pretty much gone through them, and I've showed you how to navigate through the UI on a basic knowledge level here. And as far as advanced stuff goes, we have our edit JSON over here. We can go into this, and then we can mess around with common state data. And like I said, you shouldn't be in here unless you know what you're doing. And definitely don't save anything if you hit a stray mark or anything. You can come in here and look all you want and then just back out and just hit don't save. It'll be okay. It's kind of fun to poke around. Now in base context, we have some cool stuff. Player state data. And this is where a lot of cool stuff is in here. We can do things like change the size player. You can come in down here and look at your bases and pull out bases to go into Blender. Persistent player bases right here. So you can see all my bases right here. I can open these up and I can go and grab this, and we can actually read some stuff. It's a let's say we got to go all the way down to the bottom. We can read it. It's just called help. It's not what I want. Let's go to number 4. This is like that freighter. Let's go in 3. Up. And this is the LVAR base, which we're going to go ahead and copy that. And I'm going to bring this into Blender, and then we're going to put a big spider into the game. And then we'll go into my Xbox, into the living room, and see a No Man's Sky Blender build on an Xbox, pushed through, side-loaded through the Nom Nom save it. Pretty cool, right? All right, guys, pretty basic. And I have some tutorials on how to use Blender and how to build, so you guys can go back and look to those videos. Plenty of stuff to learn from back there. But as you can see, right over here on the right, you can see the Elver base, and it has the galactic address. And I put in one of my preset spiders that I built a long time ago. And just for some ease, it's going to be super complex, and it's a lot of parts, and it's not uploadable. So I'm just trying to really max out the Xbox and kill it, and we'll see what happens. You know, this is the spider. We're going to inject this. We're going to go ahead and export this right here. We'll close this down. We'll go in here, and we're going to inject that file back into here, and we're going to close that out, save it. Okay, and that wraps up our tutorial here. To save everything, you go into the file and we hit save, and then we go up here and then hit save account. So that saves everything that we did in both of these sections right here. And then now we can close out of here, and everything that we've done has been executed and saved in there. Now let's go over to the Xbox and see if we can see the spider. You guys hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.
Up high, see the world wide, adventure in the air, dreams beyond compare. Touch the sky with us, feel the magic buzz. SkyMasters fly high, underneath the blue sky. Every moment new, bright and bold and true. Join the journey now with a wow, wow, wow. Touch the sky with us, feel the magic buzz. SkyMasters fly high, underneath the blue sky. New, bright and bold and true. Join the journey now with a wow, wow, wow. Touch the sky with us.